I'll record it as well. Icatonians. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Good evening, or good late evening, good night, whatever time it's been. Cookie Creator, hello, welcome back. Nikki, hello. I've only been live for, well, let's give you the exact 1 minute and 57 seconds, and coming up on 2 minutes. So yeah, traffic was worse than I anticipated. And I crammed some Arby's roast beef sandwiches and some curly fries into this belly right here. Body by Arby's. Well, mainly body by Chick-fil-A. I don't go to Arby's that much. But it was on the way home. And I didn't eat at work, so I was super hungry. So, let me keep a lid on these water bottles lest I spill them all over my nice keyboard here. So, speaking of changing gears to Cities and Nights. Catan Blunders with the growing YouTube channel. And do you stream as well? I can't remember if you do or not, or if I knew that at one point or not. But yeah, this is Catan Blunders. You can subscribe to him on YouTube. That's the thing you do on YouTube, yes. And has a up and coming YouTube channel. Let's take a look. Wait, can I tap YouTube? And not, I can. Okay, scroll out of Jay Leno's Maserati MC20 video. Catan Blunders, I'm curious. Because I know you started your channel a little while ago. Nice, 459 subscribers, and I am one of them, so I encourage you guys to go hit up Catan Blunders and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Looks like they posted a week ago, and they've been posting for at least a year, if not more. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, let me keep that up. Okay, bring this back. Bring it back now, y'all. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay, so he live streams on YouTube. Wait, is he live streaming right now? No, well, I just checked his channel, it didn't seem like he was. Okay, cool. So he maybe YouTube. I tried to live stream on YouTube twice, like 2 or 3 years ago. No, that's not true. Like a year ago. And it wasn't super successful, but then again, maybe on this new computer setup, everything's faster and not so laggy. I can't remember what issues I was having live stream on YouTube, but maybe I should try that out here and there. Also, to anybody that tuned in to the test stream of Rocket League last night, thank you for tuning in. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, but now I got it squared away, and I was having a lot of fun playing three-wheeled Rocket League. So all the car, at first I didn't know what the game mode was about, but every car has two wheels in the back and one wheel in the front, much like the that little red car. I think it was a Renault Robin. I saw it on an episode of Top Gear. Jeremy Clarkson was driving it, and every time he took a turn, the car would just tip over because it only had one wheel in the front and it was in the middle. So there have since been better designs for three-wheeled cars. Hence, you just swap the layout so you have two wheels in the front, so you have more stability. You can lean on either wheel in the suspension, and the car will be supported. And of course, there's no turning wheels in the back on most of, if not all, three-wheeled cars, so you don't have to worry about tipping over. I guess I just thought of this, the only time you would have to worry about tipping over on a three-wheeled car with two wheels in the front and one wheel in the back is if you put that sucker in reverse, floored it, got up to a considerable speed, and then turned the wheel while going backwards. And then if you had one wheel in the back, you would most certainly tip over. Nikki says, you just finished your stream. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me see if he's going to play a match on my stream, because I did see him online. Or maybe he was just getting ready to hop off. Cookie Creator says it would have been better with commentary. That's true. I could not. Or I could have, but I chose to be a considerate person for my roommate who was asleep and not do live commentary last night. Because it wasn't terribly late, but it was a Sunday night. You know, gotta start the Monday off right with some good amount of sleep. Okay, so I left my chocolate hazelnut pirouettes at work, so we're gonna be digging into Lindor Truffles milk chocolate. Let me just reach right on in there. I'm all out of Girl Scout cookies, so that's a RIP. I miss those Samoas. Tagalongs are okay. Like, every year I just end up ordering more boxes of Samoas than I do tagalongs. And of course, all abouts are not a thing as far as I know, and I haven't had an all about cookie, at least from the Girl Scout brand. And I don't know, 15 years, like something crazy like that. So definitely miss those. If they brought those back, I would probably buy as many all about Girl Scout cookie boxes as I would Samoas, because I did love them that much. It was just a big rectangular shortbread cookie with a layer of milk chocolate on the bottom, and it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. But yeah, Lindor milk chocolate truffles, not that bad either. Okay, do we have one more? I'm going to the dentist on Wednesday, 2 days from now. Yeah, so I should be careful. SAS Wizard, I'll brush, floss, and I got this tongue toothbrush too, so I can clean my, because stuff will like come off my tongue when I brush with the tongue brusher. So that's interesting. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go Oceania, just because, and start game. Thank you, Trash Boat. Thank you, SAS Wizard, for hopping in the lobby. I started the match, but it couldn't be started. Okay, so let's back out. X out of that. I'm gonna try again. There's something wrong with the system. It's not working. Okay. So we'll go again. No worries. Let's run it back. Okay, come on. Do it now. There we go. Sometimes you just have to set up the lobby a second time. Couldn't tell you why. So I tried to stream Rocket League from my Switch a couple days ago, because last night I was streaming from the Rocket League on the computer, on the PC, and I could not get the Elgato game capture card to work, which is a huge letdown. So if I can't get to work, that means I also can't stream Mario Kart, either Double Dash on my GameCube, either Wii on my Mario Kart Wii on my Wii, nor Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my Switch. So that is a huge letdown for me because I love playing those. Mostly Mario Kart Double Dash, if you can believe it. It's still my favorite Mario Kart to this day. I just can't get enough of the driving dynamics in that and the maps and the soundtrack. I love every bit of that game. And you can even do the All Cup Tour, and I can have much fun trying to get the lowest score possible but still come in first place. And I don't know, the newer Mario Karts, they just don't do it for me. It's like they're missing some of that whatever it was, that whatever that magic was from when I played Double Dash, because that was the first ever Mario Kart that I played. As I'm trying to look for a position here, I think I'm gonna go 8-5-11. Let's go to the lumber port, and then cast off with ships after that. Do 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 do. Yeah, yes, thank you, Trash, but hopefully I can get it to work. And like I tried everything. I tried unplugging the USB, putting in a different USB slot. I tried restarting the computer, updating the software. Nothing was working. Okay, so 6911 was my city choice, but it is taken. Shall I cast my lot with the paper? It is super, super tempting. I could go sheep port, but that's only a 6 and 11. Where I could have 3 front port and 2 good sheep spots. So I'm thinking about doing that. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. I will build a ship so I can hopefully get down to this mystery hex right here. Now, as you can see, I've only built on sheep, lumber, and wheat, which could be very problematic going forward. But I wanted to get on ore. That was okay to me. Honestly, I could have maybe gone 8-12 wheat port, but yeah, this is what I chose. This is what I chose. So we're gonna see how it goes. 5-5-5. Okay, so actually that works because one more 5 and I have a knight, and it will be activated. Yellow City Improvements level 1, and I pass off the dice. So yeah, Nikki, how's it going? Are you getting ready for bed? Is it past the point? Is it past the point where you won't get a good night's sleep? Oh, let me take that trade. I love an ore for a wheat. Or will you still be able to get enough sleep as you go to bed soon? Because of course your time zone is further ahead than mine. So yeah, it's Metropolis Monday, as the title of this stream is called. So basically, I'm going to go for a Metropolis. And that is going to increase my odds of winning because, as you saw last Catan stream, there was no hope of me winning. Although I tried my best with what I built on, it was just completely over from the first cutoff of an opponent building a road to cut me off. Bam! There's a 10. Okay, so don't have that. But what I do have... yeah, let me protect the wheat. No wheat equals defeat. You know how it goes. And, okay, so we got the knight. Nikki says, in bed. Sleep-wise, I'll be fine since I'm on semester break, but I'm still very tired. Nice! Good for you. Semester break. I bet you've earned it. You deserve it, so... enjoy that time off to recharge, relax, or have some leisure about your life. And but yeah, I feel that being very tired. Sometimes on a Friday, I'm like, okay, it's Friday night, I'm gonna live it up, and then like 8:30 rolls around, I'm like, oh, I'm tired already. What happened? I used to be able to stay up like not all night long, but consistently to like 2 a.m. That was a regular thing. But those days are rare nowadays. Just because work takes a lot of energy. Even though sometimes if work's like slow, even that will like sap my energy. Like if I'm not moving and getting something going at work, then I'm just like I just feel very lethargic and like I can't get it into gear, so to speak. 9. Wow. SAS Wizard, you love those 9s. That is incredible. Let me build Yellow City Improvements Level 2. And yeah, let me fill the merchant now. So I could build another knight, but I don't want to. I would rather build Green City Improvements Level 1. Let that not backfire on me. Famous last words. Should have built the knight. Oh, Nick, you're supposed to be writing a thesis on semester break? No, that's not fair. Why should you have to do that on break means no work. Break means relax. Break means have fun. Why does there have to be a thesis to be worked on semester break? What is your thesis on? Cookie Creator says they used to consistently stay up until the sun was up. Wow. Nice. I have never been able to do that. I've done that like once or twice, and I am a zombie for the rest of that next day. But then I got a dog, and I was forced to sleep when he did. Otherwise, I wouldn't get any sleep. So yeah, that's what I hear about people who have dogs, and people who have kids. So yeah, lots of fun, lots of different schedules there. Ooh. As long as it doesn't get to the point where the dog walks you on walks, then it's okay. But you can't, like, the dog sleep schedule, you really can't bend that to your will. It's just the nature of the beast. Let's protect this area that I'm trying to go explore. Ooh. I will just simply reactivate a knight and pass. Fives are great. Switch those dice, give me a red 2. I would have got a green progress card as well. Oh, that's right. You said in the Discord, Cookie Creator, that it was raining the other night when you tried to take him for a walk. Or maybe you said on the chat on Rocket League last night. Maybe yeah, I think you did. Because you posted a picture of, hey, Master Merchant taking my cards. Yeah, okay, that's right. You did say it on stream last night. That it's been raining. So you can't take your dog walks. So I bet your dog is fired up. I know my mom's dog gets like that when she doesn't get to go on walks consistently. Okay. No problem. We're still okay. Give me another 5. Okay, so I'm back to 1 cloth though because I did lose that other cloth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chase away this robber and I'm going to throw it not too far, but just kind of far. Give me an ore. Or sheep. That works too. I'll then reactivate the knight and pass those dice. I could do something a little bit. Ooh, look at that 8 shutdown working for me. And I'll take a lumber. Mickey says, once I was forced to drive through the night, scariest experience ever. Like you were tired and you were like worried about falling asleep while driving, or like what, like just because of the night and like not knowing where you were driving through the night? Okay, I'm rolling 7s like nobody's business. Do 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 So I'm going to throw the robber instead of the pirate ship. I like the pirate ship just where it is. Ooh, wow. I'm incredibly close to doing a little something something. Shall I? Yes. Well, you know what? You know what? Hang on. In the spirit of exploration. It's an ore! Who would have thought? Okay, that's good. That's good, actually. I'll take that. That'll work. Better than my other plan. That'll work very well. Nikki says, yeah, worried about falling asleep while driving. Yeah, that's a huge fear of mine. Because there have been some times where when I drive home and like one time I had to drive into work at 2 a.m. I left my house, so I couldn't get very much sleep the night before, and I had to get up at like 1:30 and then be out the door by 2 to drive into work to be at a job super super early. Oh, dark 30. And I was super worried about. I was like, I slapped myself in the face and putting the window down, having the wind hit me in the face, doing whatever I could just to not fall asleep. And then once I made it to work, I woke up a little bit better. But yeah, that's driving through the night. There's always the chance, the fear of falling asleep at the wheel, especially if you've been driving all day. Yeah, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that if you green lights help you stay awake better, so that's why some cars, I guess a lot of 90s cars had like the when you turn the lights on, the headlights, the interior lights, like the in the dash, were greenish. But again, I don't know how true that is. That was a good trade. That was a spicy trade. I almost took it, but oh, okay, we're good. We're good. Never mind, we're good. We are all good. Do 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 do. 4. Okay, at least get a progress card. Alright, 7 viewers. Maybe that's why I keep rolling all these 7s. So, basically now I want to roll 8s to give me paper. Of course, 5s to still bring me now 4 cards instead of 3. 11. Oh, I do have an 11. Okay, I'll take that. I will most certainly take that. Say hello to trade bonus. And oh, you know what? Let's just build a ship. Why not? Wait. Hang on. Let me redirect. Okay, she has blue steam improvements. I should be worried, but I'm going to do it. Level 2 knight, here we go. And I will try to build a backup level 1 knight, Nikki, not to worry. 6. No progress card for means no deserter, means we're still good. And trash will usher him in so I can get a progress card. Do 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 do. My luck with exploring hasn't been good. Yeah, 2 water hexes for you so far. Watch there. You're like either about to strike gold or it's about to go horribly wrong. Give me something good. What does Nikki say here? Did she say do? I tried to pull over and get some rest, but of course I couldn't fall asleep then, so I had to keep going because I only had like 2 or 3 spare hours. I had to drive like 650 miles in one go. That's wild. That is like if you have your GPS on and it's like counting down the miles, it feels like forever to just to to get down. Like I would always play a game if I was on a road trip for like 300-ish miles. I would play a game where like, okay, I won't look at the GPS until I think that 50 miles have gone by. And then sometimes I'd look a little early, you would always want to look later because then it would be more than 50 miles. You'd be like, okay, I'm getting there, I'm making progress. But the best feeling for me was when the miles would go from 3 digits down to 2 digits. So once it dropped from 199, I'm like, okay, we're in the home stretch. We just got to make it there. Oh, it's still 7 viewers? No, 6 viewers, but I did roll 7. Okay, Robber. Let's throw it on this 8 again. I kind of like it on this 8. There's the wheat. They do not have blue progress cards, but we are hoping very, very soon to build another night. Niner. Another progress card. Okay, now the progress cards are rolling in. Don't forget that safety night. Yes, I am working very hard to get that safety night out, and then I'll be golden. Plus, I'm about to build on a third 5. Things are gonna heat up, hopefully. Oh, road building. Uh-oh. SAS Wizard has struck gold. Trash boat. It looks like you were just about to try to discover that spot, but they beat you to it by a single turn. Thankfully, the pirate ship is still strategically placed, so they cannot encroach in my area. Yeah, because if they get that ore port, triple down on 9 lumber, that's gonna be a day of reckoning for us. 4. Okay, we're so close to these 5s. But yeah, Nikki, 650 miles. That's wild. The farthest I ever drove in one go was I went down to Texas in 2015, and on my way back, I was coming back December of 2015, like right before Christmas, and I was just ready just to get back, just to be done with the road trip. So I did it on the way down in August 2015. I did it in 3 days. On the way up, I did it in 2. So it was it 600 miles both each day? Maybe it was like 700 some miles each day. But it was like I just drove for like 12 hours both days. And yeah, once I got home the second day and I just conked out completely. That was a 8. You know, I'm just gonna hold. I could do something, but not quite. Ooh, okay. There goes another 8. I used to do every 50 miles dance parties where I'd roll down the windows and turn up the music and dance around with my upper body to shake me up a little. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. Those, every 50 miles, you know. Maybe that's like building a victory point. What's 650 divided by 50? Would that be, every time I try to do math on stream, I just cannot do it. 5 into 65, 13. It's like you're playing a game of Cities Nights on First Island. 13, you're doing 13 dance parties in the car on a 650-mile road trip. Bam. Your 650-mile road trip is like you're settling on the first island with Cities and Nights. Do you like that segue? Let's go ahead and build Green City Improvements Level 2. Then, you know what? Let's use this inventor right. Well, oh, I already used it. Whoops. Let's grab this 9. Then let's build a ship, lumber, and we'll just pass. Okay, very excited to build on a 5-6 position. And there's a 6. Okay. Progress cards galore. Just keep them coming. Keep them rolling. I still haven't built the safety knight. RIP to my knight if it's going. Diplomat, okay. Thankfully we didn't lose the level 2 knight. Also, we're the only ones with the activated knights. Let it be known. So opponents, get to work. Trash boat's turn. 11. I just had to give away the 11, didn't I? For it to be rolled. Lumber for... You know what I want? I want a little ore. I don't know if you have that because I've been keeping your 8 shut down. Maybe a wheat, perhaps? Oh, that's true, Nikki. Set on season night, you get 3 victory points start. So you would have to start at 150 miles in initially, which would just turn into a 400-mile road trip. So just call it a 400-mile road trip, cities and nights, on the first down. Yeah, I'm not forgetting the safety night. I just can't seem to get the cards to do the safety nights. So yeah, that's fun. Come on, dice roll 6. Okay, 6 is okay. Give me that 5 though. I want a coin, so I shall grab one. Blue City Improvements level 1. Then Cookie Creator says his dice roll's been terrible. I feel that sucks. Let's do lumber. Then I'll do 2 lumber for an ore, and I will finally build Safety Knight Supreme. Yeah, we will. Oh, whoops. Okay, this again, really? There we go. Safety Knight activated, and I'm gonna pass. Okay, Safety Knight acquired. I could have built 2 ships and discovered whatever that hex is right there next to the pirate ship, but I said, it's okay, I'll get there. Build the Safety Knight first and then roll on. Ooh, the merchant's being stolen. Dang, I thought we'd be more ahead in victory points by now. We're going to 15, but I'm at 4, SAS Wizard's at 4, Trash was at 3. We're struggling out here. Can you move your video up a little, please? Oh, is it cutting off the resources because now I have more stuff in hand? Okay, edit scene. Doop. Okay. Is that what was needed? There's a 7. Ooh, SAS Wizard will burn. She's off to a great start. Getting very set up here. She builds on that 9-10. Puts a city on it. It could be bad news for us. Okay, so I moved my webcam up a little bit, so maybe it's better. Let me know. 2 brick for a lumber? I haven't had a brick all game. I literally haven't, because I haven't built a road nor a settlement, nor a city wall. This one piece of hair keeps like flapping down. It keeps touching my forehead, and I can feel it. And I'm just trying to get it to stay up there, stay up top. Trash boat coming in for the gold as well. The convergence on gold. A 9. Okay, there we go. Okay, we have options here. We have some options. So, I will first start off by activating Trade Monopoly, and I will steal paper. I'm getting 1. That much I know. Then I'm going to follow it with a juicy Metropolis, hence Metropolis Monday, place it down with authority. Then I'm gonna wait a minute. You know what? I will. I will chase away the robber. Let it come back. Let's put it on the brick this time. Get me a spicy coin. Then I'll activate merchant. This allows me to trade in 2 cards for 1 of any resource I choose. Then I'll trade in 2 sheep for a wheat. Activate my knight and pass it along. Done. And there's an 8. Trash boat, I was considering shutting your 8 down again, but I said, you know what? I feel momentum has shifted towards SAS Wizard. Wedding. Okay, let me not give them any paper whatsoever. Hopefully they don't have anything else. They have 2 green progress cards, so we should be good. And, oh yeah, barbarians, please. Come on down. Glorious 5, and I'm almost on that 5, or I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Also, let me not forget I have a 3-for-1 port, just in case that needs to come in handy. Cookie Creator just got his first commodity. Put a W in the chat or an L, because if you get a commodity, your first commodity at turn 43, that could be problematic for your success in the outcome of this match. Yes. So I'm going to want a ship and a settlement, but I really want a paper right now. There we go. There's an 8. This is good. This is very good. Okay. Yes, it's all going according to plan. So let's go ahead and grab the science bonus. Then we're going to take this wheat, and we're going to activate our other knight to go to 3 knight strength to hopefully get Defender of Catan. Then what we're going to do is we're going to throw this ship right back here and hope that we can build a settlement on our next turn. There's the 6. Okay, so we have jumped up to 7 victory points. That's a cushy lead, but as you know, nothing is for certain. What would I like to do next? Okay, I have 2 of the 4 cards needed. 2 of the what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I mastered air bending and water bending. I have 2 of the 4 elements. I just need the other 2, and then I will have a full-on settlement. Keister429, Ayo with the W in the chat. Hopefully that W is going to me this time, because I've lost twice in a row last stream, so I'm looking for a change here. Okay, I have an Alchemist, trash put a 0 progress cards, let me just say, and he goes ahead and ties me for knight strength. But I have an Alchemist, so we're going to have a good turn here. Yes, we're going to have a very good turn. I'm thinking I just keep the 5s rolling. I lost the merchant again, but if I do a 5, that should work, because I'll get cloth as well, 2-for-1 with trade bonus. But yeah, Keister49, what's going on? Glad to have you here, as I'm about to have a very good turn. So, I mean, 8 gives me the lumber, but then I'll just have less cards. I'll get 2 cards instead of 4. So, just go for 4. Alchemist. 1 + 4 = 5. I can do that math. Simple arithmetic. And I will tie for Defender Katama Trash Boat. That's okay, so I'll just grab one of these. Give me something good. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, Christmas. Okay. Calculating. Dupinator, you've outdone yourself. First, let's go ahead and trade let's get the settlement. I know there's something else I could do, but let's just go for settlement. And let's use a commercial harbor. I don't know quite what is out there. Let's give it a look-see. They both have commodities, so let's hit it up. There's a coin. If I get another coin, that's legendary. And it is activate night, activate night. Whoops. Blues to the improvements level 2. And we pass. Okay, we are in a fortunate, hugely fortunate scenario here. We got 2 6s, we got 3 5s, we got an 8, and we got a 9, and we have science bonus, we have trade bonus. We might be getting the green Metropolis before you know it. It's gonna take some 8s, and yeah, I kind of gonna put a city on the 5 6. Get some paper off the 6 as well. There's an 11, but we don't even care, so we can grab a brick and keep it rolling. Now is the time for discovery. Yeah, I saw the movie Uncharted. Kind of sucked. I didn't really like it, I'll be honest. I watched gameplay from other YouTubers on when the game came out, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago at this point. And the gameplay was really solid. I really enjoyed watching it. But the movie, I had high hopes for it, and then it just kind of like, yeah, I won't be watching that again. Okay, let me throw this road here. Longest road acquired with a 12 brick. Want. Ooh. Should I or should I not? Let's hold off. Let's just think about it. Nikki says, I think you didn't see my previous message, so bye, have a great stream. Oh, sorry, Nikki, sorry. I'll probably fall asleep now. Have a great rest of your stream. Do you know when the next one might be? I hope it'll be a little earlier, even though I totally get you couldn't help the traffic today. Thank you, Nikki. Enjoy your sleep. Have it be much good sleep. And yes, I will stream next. I might do a Rocket League stream tomorrow or Wednesday. Next Catan stream. Let's shoot for Friday tentatively. Am I doing anything on Saturday? Maybe Saturday morning. So yeah, I'll hit you up in the Discord, or I'll hit myself up in my Discord, and all of you that are in it will be able to see. So yeah, let's maybe Friday after work, or maybe Saturday morning. That way, other people can tune in who aren't not normally able to tune in. Let me get these words out of my mouth. There goes an 8. Okay, lumber and paper. Oh, we're that close, aren't we? Trash boat has 1 green progress card, so I can announce. Because none of those green progress cards can affect me at this point. I just got the green Metropolis, or I'm getting it next turn. I have 7 cards, not 8. I'm good. Cookie Creator says my coin. Yes, thank you for donating your coin so unwillingly to my cause of building Blue City Improvements Level 2. Because, yeah, I like that. Overcast. Might rain, might not. Dark and gray and gloomy outside in the sky. Someone used to tell me that when it was really overcast, it's because the government controls the weather, and they're doing testing of UFOs or other unidentified aircraft that they don't want anybody knowing about in the sky above the clouds. But I couldn't even. I just couldn't. I was like, why would they be doing it over public airspace? Well, to spy on people. Okay, I gotta get off on that tangent. What am I doing here? Let's go for brick. Let's build Yeah, a little bit of road. Roady, roady, another brick. Okay, crane. Give me said Metropolis. I'm gonna go up to 11 victory points. We're going to chase away the robber. Oh, they discovered it. That was an ore there. Okay, very good, very good. Not the robber, the pirate ship. Please excuse me. Bam! Give me an ore. Should I or shall I not? I think you both have coin. I think you both have coin, and I think I'm getting it. Again. So, Cookie Creator, watch out, but I think that is exactly what is happening here. Oh no, she had a cloth. City wall and pass. Oh no, it did a rejoin. 15 victory points, stupid air. You're almost there. Just close it out. Close it out if you can. The rejoin boosted the computer's fans up a little bit. They had to do some extra cooling. Okay, we'll grab one of those. We have longest road narrowly because SAS Wizard is tied with us for longest road or longest shipping route. Trader Jones, hey, hello, welcome. What's going on? Glad to have you stopping by. What are your pro tips for me for the rest of this match? How should I score my next 4 victory points? Please tell me that much. Cookie Grater with the double rip. The double rip. Wow, we have 13 viewers. The amount of victory points you would need for first Island Cities and Nights. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. There's another 11. There is more coin out there, and I aim to get it. Okay. Let me settle down a little bit. I was trying to go for like JFK was a character in the 5 Zombies map on Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and I was trying to like talk in his cadence a little bit. But yeah, let me just settle it down. And let's go for settlements for 12. Then let's go for oh, for some reason I thought I had a commercial harbor, but that's not right. That's not right at all. Let me do 2 cloth for a sheepulous. Let's build a knight. And let's go ahead and activate it. Let me get a Defender of Catan victory point if you want it mind game. And Trashville, I'm looking at you. If you want it mind. There's a 4. And yes, we have diluted our science bonus. We're building on a 3 and a 12. But you know what? It's fine. We're almost there. Bam! Let's grab an ore. So now we either want to promote a knight or we want to get a city. Oh wow, we're just about to once again lose our longest road. Politics bonus for SAS Wizards. So if they got longest road and the blue Metropolis, that's going to boost them up to 11 victory points, pull me back down to 10. So I guess longest road is pretty important. Blue progress card. I was hoping for what's it called? Constitution. I did not get. But you know what I will be getting? Shut down. Trader John says, "Great to see you. Great to see you are in your new place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looks like you're doing just fine right now in the game. Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Although I'm 5 points ahead of SAS Wizard, it could easily flip. So I'm prepared for that. So I just got to stay on my A game to close it out. But yes, Trader Jones, I'm in my new place after 7 years of saving, and finally locked it in. Please excuse me, I'm getting a phone call. So I am going to mute Wait, wait a minute. Drummer Boy, you can't just double watch. You can't watch two streams in a row. That's not allowed. You're supposed to be playing Forza Horizon 7 and destroying the competition, rising up, pole positioning, rising up the leaderboards in the ranking system. How dare you jump in here? But is the stream looking good today? Can you hear me now? I was on a phone call with I won't say his real name. If I just say B Benz, do you know who I'm referring to? Someone we both know. And gotcha. Yes, yes, yes. So, yeah, no, I didn't forget to unmute. I was just, I was looking at the camera on purpose, even though I was still talking to the person on the phone, just because that's funny for me, you know, just to make it seem as if I'm talking to you guys, and it makes it seem like I forgot to unmute. It's my little ways of having fun. But yeah, Jordan Boys is Gran Turismo 7. What did I say? Did I say? Okay, I even told my coworker today that you were playing Forza Horizon 7 on like crystal clear graphics. So that was wrong. Gran Turismo 7. Okay, very good. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Benz with a Z is doing great. He was just asking me a couple questions, and I like that. He'll do it by phone. You know, some people just text their questions, but he'll call, and we'll get all the stuff hammered down figuratively, and then we'll get out of the way, and then we move on. And you get to speak to a person. You get to hear their voice, so it's kind of nice. Okay, anybody else? Do we have a third? Do we have a fourth for Fog Islands? Let me know. Wow, there are 15 people in here. I'm getting stage fright, okay? So what's going on? Oh, Trader Jones, you just got a sub. There you go. Gifted a sub. Cookie Creator, 10 gifted subs. The coworker I know? No, 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 no. That's funny. A different coworker. Different coworker. His name is John. I was telling, because John got a. Okay, I still don't quite. I have an Xbox 360. That's how far behind I am. I don't know what the what you call what exactly do you call the new Xbox? Is it the Xbox X? Because I thought the previous one was the Xbox One, and then the Xbox One X. So what is the newest Xbox called? For the life of me, I don't know. I don't know. Xbox Series X. Gotcha. Okay, we're still waiting on that third. Trash Boat, if we don't get it, aka Cookie Crater, then we're gonna auto match it. Man, you think I'd have enough friends by now on Catan Universe? Just scrolling through all of them. Oh, Mac.Schleier. He's never online. Who else? Actually, I'll take you to the top. AbbyLou96, also never online. So yeah. Trash Boat, let's go ahead and auto match this for Cities and Nights. Let's go for Fog Islands only. 4-player. I will start the search at 717. She's only 17. Is a song by a winger. There's your fun factoid of the day. So yeah, 717. We'll auto match this. Okay, what else is going on here? Oh, Keister, thank you, thank you. And oh yeah, so Gran Turismo 7. What car are you driving in it right now or most recently? Because I guess you can drive almost any car imaginable. Like they put them all in the game. He told me to go to the shop and talk to his dad. Wait, about the other coworker? About what? That's interesting. Like he told you this recently? And you need to upgrade to a Sega Mega Drive. Yeah, my brain just imploded. Okay, let me let me watch for 717 to start the search. I got Sega, and then Mega Drive is probably not an actual Sega model. There's start search. 3 of 4 already. So yeah, okay. Oh, most recently the R32 GTR. Fun fact, I drove a real R32 Skyline GTR while I was in Texas. It still is right-hand drive. And I was learning how to drive stick and somehow it was super smooth and I was able to not stall it or anything. And it was great. But the only problem was it was really odd for me because that was the second car I practiced stick shift on, and I was shifting with the left hand instead of I'm used to shifting with the right hand. So that was very odd and being on the right side of the car driving. But yeah, R32 Skyline GTR. And you're driving it in Gran Turismo 7. I guess you could drive it in Forza Horizon 7, but you're not playing that. Okay, I'm going first again, just like the first match. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. And what song is that I'm thinking of? I'm going to go... Oh, if I do this, I may not be able to build on wheat. Wheat sucks. Wheat is terrible. This game might be terrible. Okay, but 895? Do I omit the ore port to start? This could be very bad. My gut tells me to build in the ore port, so that is what I'll do with the ship. I did it. It's already done. It's set in stone. Well, in real life, Catan, the settlements are wood, so it's set in wood, but it's over. I cannot undo that. So, German Boy says BRB. Okay. Be right back. Probably going to drive his R32 GTR. German Boy says the coworker that I know told me to talk to his dad about him needing. Okay. I thought it said cremate. Well, it does say cremate, but he meant crewmate / helper. Told me to talk to his dad about him needing a crewmate helper. Okay. Wait, I told you that. Anyways. Kaiser says, we'll be lurking a little. Gotta run to the store, but good luck. Kaiser, thank you. And double thank you. I appreciate that. Safe travels, fast travels to the store. And let there be everything on the shelves that you require and desire. Horny Asian New Year says, miss the streams. Hope you have been well. Horny Asian, what's going on? Glad to have you back in here. Are you going to join us for a possible third match tonight? Are you going to come in here after it's been a while since I've been streaming? You're just going to come in here and destroy us in the third match? Because every once in a while you just go off. Like, in my limited NBA knowledge, you're like the J.R. Smith of Catan. Because he steadily will have just his consistent level of gameplay in the NBA. And then every once in a while, he'll just go off. He'll be on fire. He'll be dropping like 30 points and just going insane. And it'll sway the game in his team's favor. So that's my analogy. So yeah, I'm glad I built on the ore ports. Because I feel like if I didn't, someone would have taken the 4-9 spot, tried to challenge for the ore port. So it was just better that I got the ore port. And then if I can get on a lumber spot, I can build a ship really quickly. Maybe I won't try gold because the gold are the only two at the bottom. But maybe, just maybe, I can strike wheat. Okay. City. When you go last on a 4-player Fog Islands board, the last position, there's not many options basically, so it really sucks to go last. I mean, go first and end up placing your city last is what I mean. So I might go 8, 10, 3, 4, 1 port. That might not be the best idea. But I kind of really need lumber. And also 8s are pretty spicy. You know what? I'm going to go for wheat since no one else has wheat. And maybe that will be a bargaining item for the brick that I will need. So yeah, let me do that. I'll build a ship anyway. And I'll just transfer it on after I roll these dice. Like no problem. And there's a 10, there's a paper, okay. Drummer Boy is back. Your coworker told me to talk to his dad about being his helper. Oh, when? When? What year? What year? I feel like that. Did that happen recently? If it did, that needs to happen. Just just do it for like a month. That would be legendary to me. Okay, Green Sea Broom is level one. Let me go ahead shift the ship. Strike ore. Um and we'll pass. Okay. We're off to a good start. Today? No. No, okay. This didn't happen. I I need a screenshot of the text message because I feel like you're just riling me up. Maybe because you know what? People rile me up before and they tell me stuff that's too good to be true, but I'm so excited by it. I'm too blind to see through the joke. Legendary because I worked with him, Nick worked with him, Nico worked with him, and now to have you work with him to like that would be a collective like you, me, Nick, Nico in the future like if you worked with him, then the four of us could have like a powwow in like 3, 4, 5 years, and we could reminisce. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay, you're putting me. Okay, am I reading this right? Did you put my stream, a screenshot of my stream to him? Now, he doesn't need to know that I stream. Okay, he texted at 105. Well, then again, I don't really see him, to be honest. uh, okay, so you're talking about my streams. Now he knows. Wait, you just? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm looking at it wrong. I'm looking at it wrong. That's the little stream window is just up there. It looks like it was part of the text. Um, okay, I understand now. He can't hire anyone. He basically his dad is the owner. Why not? Whatever, whatever, whatever. He spelled it wrong. It's Moran. The address, yeah, the address is there. But yeah, at least if you're not gonna come in for a job, at least stop by and say hi, so you can at least see the shop. You can see a few parts that I'm making on the lathes and the mills and whatnot. And you could possibly be a shop helper, cleaning the shop, cleaning the machines, helping the inside machinists, not sure what the helpers. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. That's a pretty accurate description. Um, but I will say no more. I will say no more. I have way too many stories, and this is not the time to be talking about those stories. Um, Trader Jones says if one more is in, I will be down for a game to make a four. Okay, very good. Yeah, I should be playing one more game this stream, and so yeah, we'll lock in. Well, we won't lock in Trader Jones. We won't force him to, but hopefully that'll work. Mm. Oh, that's a good trade. I already have 8 cards. But no, I must resist. I must resist. I have to build this night. I have to. Could I have built it last time? Was I just not paying attention? German Boy says, is it a bad idea to work with him? No, it's great. It'll be great. It'll be fun. You're gonna love it. Just don't plan on doing it forever. Yeah, okay, now I got yeah, so your stream is in picture. It looked like it was part of the text. It was losing my mind. Will I be in the shop tomorrow? You'd have to stop by like super early, like first thing at 7 a.m. because I'm heading back out to a job in DC I'd probably be leaving the shop 7:30, 8 o'clock at the latest a.m. Plus, we need gas in the work truck, so yeah, maybe we might even head out like right at 7. But basically, if you ever do stop by, just let me know, and then I can tell you if I'm gonna be there or not, depending on the time. Trigger down says, can you imagine receiving a text with a framed picture of Dupinator in the corner? I was losing my mind. Also, the framing is purple. Okay, I keep meaning to change it to green because I'm on the news desktop. Twitch defaults it to purple because Twitch's color is purple for some reason. I'm not really about that. Okay, I want this brick. I'm not gonna get it. So I will simply protect. Okay, I don't want to move a ship. I would like to build a knight. I will activate the knight. So me and blue have the only knights on the entire board. Green senior improvements level 2, not quite. I will build a ship. It's water. And okay, now I'm gonna change my whatchamacallit. You know the thing. Edit scene. This is it. What am I looking for? Edit border. Border color, not hash or not hash. Well, hashtag not pound AF 43F2. Why don't you give me RGBA 79,242,67.1? And I'll save. Yeah, that's better. I'm more with the green. More with the green. They have this really, really nice green color on not the... They technically didn't... They refreshed the Dodge Challenger for 2015. It wasn't a whole new model. It's still built on the same outdated Mercedes E-Class platform, if my information is correct. But basically 2015, they restyled the outside a little bit and the inside. But 2015 and 2016, they had this like sublime, like almost neon green that it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. But in 2018 or 2019, maybe in 2020, they had this green. It was almost like an electric green. It looks very similar to the Krypton green found on the 2019 or 2018 Camaros, and even there's this other green on the 2018 Mustangs. Whatever that green is, that's the green that I love. Also found on the Dodge Viper, but I already know how certain people feel about that. Routine 4.4k channel points must take longest road to win. Oh, do I still have those up? Oh wait, I could look on here. You must take longest road to win. Why is it 4443? I did choose that actually, so that's... I need to ask myself that and no one else. Oh, 10 was rolled. Paper is in hand. No one steal it. I'm looking at you, blue, with a yellow progress card. Barbarian still not invaded. I'm still okay though. As long as no one deserts the knight or squashes it, we're good. But if they squash it, they have to have a level 2 knight, so we're good, we're good. Okay. Cookie Crater says, y'all, my dog just woke himself up by barking in his sleep. my dog, well, my mom's dog will bark in her sleep sometimes, or almost like whimper like she's having a nightmare, but she never wakes up from it. So that's funny. That oh, if only you could have got that on video and put it in the Discord. I bet that's hilarious. I would love to have seen that. Wild One 1989. Getting a little old, aren't you? No, you're only 6 years older than me. But I see you with that defensive road to keep red from building over and challenging you for the lumber port. So there's another 10. Okay, let's get it rolling here. I really, really want to stream Rocket League after this, but I need sleep because Saturday I was up for 21 hours straight as I just got another 10. All of a sudden, oh, I'm getting science bonus? This is happening? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not going to move my ships. What I am going to do is utilize 4 lumber for 1 paper. Why, you ask? To get the bona fide science bonus, and now I have it for the rest of the game. And now I can get wheat much easier moving forward. And brick. Brick Squad, as Bennett C. used to say all the time. But he is long gone. So I'm just feeling myself. That's all I can say. Lots of memories and lots of things coming to the forefront of my mind. There's a 5. There's some more sheep. Cookie Creator, did you get on video? But you got the barking. Okay. Not the waking up part, but the barking. Okay, so I want that video in my Discord. I want to see that. Let me grab a yellow progress card since I have plenty of Green City improvements. And German Boy says he's not dead. But he's just like, where is he? I don't see him. I don't see him anywhere. I don't even see him on social media. He might as well be dead. I mean, not that I want him to be dead, but I just like he's fallen off the face of, maybe not the planet, maybe just off the face of, my radar. Yeah, he's outside my radar now. I don't know what he's up to. I had a roommate that would snore so loud he'd wake himself up. That's hilarious. That's hilarious too. Any video of that by chance? Yeah, thankfully there is a washer and dryer and a bathroom in between me and my roommate. And if I ever get someone around the basement, there will be one entire floor between them and me. So that works too. So this townhouse was really the perfect setup. I just wish I could have gotten it just a bit sooner before the market went red hot. Let me grab a lumber. Let's go ahead, activate a knight, and build a ship for ultimate. Never mind. Now we're gonna shift the ships the other way, see what we can discover. Science bonus coming in clutch. Let's grab... you know what? Let's grab one of those. Yeah, I kind of have 2 separate plans going. Well, I kind of have 3 separate plans going at the moment. Trader Jones will be right back. Okay, no worries. Whenever you guys are just saying be right back, for now, I'm just thinking you're going off to play a quick match of Gran Turismo 7 in not Forza Horizon. He's dating Marissa. How'd you not know him? Boop boop beep 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 beep. Just checking the previous chats to make sure I'm not crazy. Because the person that's dating Marissa is not named Bennett. See, I can tell you that because that's the name I mentioned. I did not mention that other name of the person who's currently dating Marissa. So, yeah, I'm sticking to my story. Sticking to my guns. I just watched El Camino, and Jesse Pinkman stuck to his guns. He got, well, they were his parents' guns because he spoilers, it doesn't matter. It's the movie came out like 4 years ago at this point, so you should have seen it by now. But he got the 2 guns, the 22s, out of his parents' safe, and the password to the safe was his brother's birthday or date of birth, and he the guy who was all up on coke that Jesse went to ask for a favor, get some money from him so we could get to Alaska. The guy was all up on coke, so he said, let's do an old-style Western draw. And so he had his pistol, which was better than a 22, but he was laughing at Jesse. So Jesse had it stuffed in the front of his jeans. But he had the hidden second 22 in his jacket pocket. He was holding onto it the whole time. But he was like doing this next to the exposed visible 22. But as the guy went to draw his, he was quick. He was a fast draw, but Jesse already had the other hidden 22 ready to go. And so yeah, he stuck to his guns, specifically his parents' guns. So what am I doing now? 4 barbarian strength? I'm okay, so I'm just gonna pass. I'm waiting on one more card. German Boy says Alaska? Yeah, you know a little bit about Alaska. But yeah, Jesse Pinkman ended up going to Alaska, didn't you know? And now that I've finished, I had already finished Breaking Bad. I just finished El Camino, and per Max Schleier's not request, but ad advice, recommendation. There's the word. I will be starting Better Call Saul, and I'm super hyped because Mike is in it, and Mike was awesome. So I can't wait to see more of Mike because it's a prequel show to Breaking Bad. Yeah. Other shows I need to finish. The original Dragon Ball series I was watching on. I don't know if I should admit this on the internet because there'll be a record of it, but why not? I was watching on kissanime.ru, the Russian server, which this was before the whole mess going on with Russia invading Ukraine, but it just felt sketchy watching something on a Russian server, and it was free episodes of Dragon Ball, and I accidentally right-clicked. Let me left-click if that just undo. It just undoes it for me, just for my peace of mind. Not that anything popped up when I right-clicked, but yeah, I was watching. There's so many episodes of the original Dragon Ball series. I'm not talking about Dragon Ball Z. I'm talking about the OG original Dragon Ball. And for some reason, I was enjoying it, watching it very much, but I never got to finish it. So because the Russian server went down again before Russia invaded Ukraine. So I'm trying to get back to it, but I kind of don't want to buy like CD or not CDs, DVDs and DVDs upon DVDs of the original Dragon Ball series because well, one, I don't even have a DVD player. Come to think of it, this desktop doesn't even have a CD/DVD slot. So there, yeah, that's out of the question. I sold my MacBook Pro from it was a 2012 model that had a DVD slot. I used to watch movies on it, but I sold it because just I'm just a noob with no foresight, really. That's all I can say. Okay, there's a 7. Finally, I roll a 7 this game. Let's Wildwood 1989. You and Blue, yeah, you and Blue, really. Let's shut you both down. Blue has the merchant, but you have the lumber port. Let me get something from you. That'll be an ore, please. Should I have moved? I feel like I did not move a ship last turn, and so I'm one behind on that. What I am gonna do is build a knight. Okay, so I have 1 knight strength. So does everyone else. So okay, I'll activate a knight even though there's something else I want to do. I'll just wait till next turn. But yes. But yeah, so Drummer Boy, don't say his name, but you know the person dating Marissa, and it's not Bennett C. Bennett C dated AMS and then dated gosh, memory, Gracie, who, why do I want to say she was from Alaska? I don't know why my brain is telling me that, but it doesn't seem right. I don't know why I'm thinking that. That seems, I don't know, it kind of seems like I'm mixing it up with something else, because we're talking about Alaska. But yeah. So yeah, back to the game. Hawaii. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. She was from Hawaii, a little bit different from Alaska. I mean, I've never been to either one, but I just from common sense. Okay, so next turn I will finally move my second ship if the pirate ship doesn't pay me a visit. And then 8 cards. Really, game? You're not going to do that to me, are you? You're not. It's a 6 instead. Okay, that's perfect. It's a 6. It's a 6. It's a 6. Let's grab... Let's grab a brick. Brick squad. Let's build a city that we've been trying to build. Let's protect the 5. Let's move the ship and discover 6 lumber. That's legendary, actually, because now I am one card away from a glorious settlement. Hey, give me a 3. I'll take science bonus, but give me a 3. Okay, I'll take a 9. I will take a 9. Also, I have gotten 0 paper since that string of 10s we had at the beginning of the game. I'm not complaining because I already have science bonus locked in. But I'm kind of trying to get this green Metropolis before Wild One 1989 does. Wheat. Off of 12. 2 different Gracies. Benedict Gracie from Alaska. I did not know that. I only knew about the one from Hawaii. And Hawaii is mentioned in the song Colt 45 by Afro Man. Why do I know that? Bro, don't even ask. The teenage years were... Not that I was wild. People around me were wild in my teenage years. I'll just say that. I don't think I know him, but I've seen her with a guy on IG. Okay. You are keeping your tabs. I used to, speaking of keeping tabs, what I should have been doing for the past 15 years is I should have wrote down every instance of everything funny that I saw people do throughout youth group, throughout school, throughout whatever, so I could remember all these times, because I have laughed so many times about so many things people did that were so hilarious throughout the years, and now I can't quite remember half of them. So I wish I'd have wrote them down. Like, I know I've laughed so hard I can't even breathe. I just want to remember what were those things that made me laugh to such great lengths. Okay, so we have 9 cards. We're okay as long as blue has a yellow progress card, but we'll see. We will see. Trade Monopoly. Ouch, there goes the cloth. I was going to build a yellow city improvements level 1. Okay, 8 cards. I can still build the settlement. I really want to get on that 3-4 port, so if I draw a road building, I'm going to probably just go straight for it. Gain an 8 brick. Who doesn't love that? So yeah, for starting out on a 3-10 and a 5-9, I'm doing pretty solid, I would wager to say. There goes a 7. Oof, game, why must you do this to me? At least I'll build the settlement. I will shut down. I'm going to take from Wild One because kind of challenging me here for my, Oh, no. Okay. So I could build the settlement, but if I don't activate that knight, it's going to be a bad time. I don't want to lose a city. So really, red activates a knight. That puts us at 4. Wild One activates the other knight that pushes us to 5, and they don't have to worry because they have the most knights towards the cause. They don't burn a city. So I'm just going to activate my knight, and hopefully we'll get this settlement on the next turn. There's the 5. Cloth is back in hand. Oh yeah, so it's getting darker out. It's not... The sky is not black yet, but it's getting there. There's an 8 science bonus. Okay, can we just build this settlement on the next turn? He will activate the other knight. Will he chase away the robber, though? He will. Will he shut me down? Well, we share the 5 and the 9 and the 10. Wow. So he's not shutting any of those down. Shut down blue. Okay, perfect. Yeah, blue doesn't have anything protecting that 4 sheep. Why not go ahead and shut blue down? I remember you barricading yourself in your room at camp because Brandon F was trying to break in when I was your counselor. Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember that. Brandon F. See, I can only think of Brandon B. Brandon F. Oh, yeah, I got it. Yep, I know. I thought it was Brendan. Like Brendon. With that last name. It was a long. It started with an F, but it was a long last name. It was 6 TON, 9 letters long. That's the one I'm thinking of. Was there a different Brandon F that I can't think of right now? Maybe. Maybe so. Okay, okay. Honestly, I can make a play for Defender Catan, so let's do it. Let's get spicy about it. Let's build this. There's paper out there. Let's build the settlement. Let's promote the knights. Let's get Yellow City Improvements level 1 and Commercial Harbor. Oh, but okay, so I know for a fact blue has paper. So let's go for it. It's now. Oh, they all have commodities. If only I had a third card. Okay, so I got a cloth. Okay, I'll steal from Wild One because we're challenging him for the green Metropolis, and of course it's 2 yellows. So I'll just spend them. Why not? All right, Defender Catan. Let's go. Let's do this. 3 double wheats. All right, I'll take it. I will take it. 7 active knights. Nobody use a deserter, please. Okay, wow. Science bonus for red. I am knocking on the door of Longish Road once again. So yeah, I won last game on a phone call. So I did not get to speak on my excitement at getting Longish Road, getting a Defender Catan Victory Point, building a city, getting a printer. What a sequence to steamroll me to victory. So yeah, I have the 6, but I'd rather have a science bonus, honestly, because the 6 is giving me a singular lumber. So, case in point, I gotta get 3 ore and put a city on that 4-6 spot. Also, I'm doing pretty good with city improvements this game. Not as good as last game. Not as good as Wild One 1989, but still pretty good. Yeah, he has options. If he does not beat us to the Green Metropolis race, he can just go for yellow. But actually blue, if blue gets it before him, that will be pretty good. Because Orange Wild One 1989 has such a command over the lumber port that it's kind of scary, to be honest. Oh, he's gonna go for politics bonus soon if he is able to. Just get all 3 bonuses, and then we're in trouble. Okay, there's an 8. Defender Catan. Let's. You know what? Nope. Let's go for ore. Let's just stick to the plan. We'll stick to the plan. We'll do it live. Let's get 2 more ore since we already have 3 of the 5 Exodia city pieces. Then we will grab a sheep if we don't roll a 5 off science bonus, build to this hex and discover it, and subsequently take the longest road. Oh yeah, that's what right click does. You hold down right click and you can tilt the board. That's right. I forgot. 2! Let's grab a ore. Okay. 1 more turn, and we might have a city. Might. Wait, why would you bring out Gracie from Hawaii? I don't know. It was just random off of the topic of Bennett C. I don't remember. I don't think I was going anywhere with it. So yeah. Also, I just went deeper into my mind. There's another Marissa, not the one we're discussing, but the one that came to group once, and we've never seen her again at group. Spelled the exact same way. Did they date? LOL. So I don't know. I didn't know that. Um, well, actually, now I may have been right originally. Maybe the Gracie from Alaska is the one that I was thinking of, where they almost got no, they did get married. Um, I thought it was Gracie from Alaska, so maybe I'm actually right on that, and it wasn't Gracie. Oh, Gracie from Hawaii is the other one that was around before Gracie from Alaska. Gracie from Alaska came to the area, to our area after Gracie from Hawaii. And all my wheat, just two of my wheat, got stolen. Okay, now I understand. Now I know about Gracie from Hawaii. They didn't. Bennett, C, and her did not date, to my knowledge. There was no crossover event there. They may have known each other, but not that well. But yeah. Okay, now I have all my ducks in a row. I don't have any duck eggs though. My coworkers been talking about duck eggs, and now they're get more egg. I was gonna say get more meat, but that doesn't make sense. Or does it? If I said it, would you have understood? Okay, I just clicked. That just tilted it way down to horizontal, and I just yeah. Robert, take all my resources. Robert, why you gotta do this? Why you gotta come in right now? I'm busy. Now I can't build the city. I'm upset. I'm upsetty. I should make my own spaghetti sometime though. Shut down the brick. Wild One, 1989. Give me a ew, gross lumber. Let's just activate our knights, and we're back to just the two arms of Exodia for our possible city. Okay, there's a 6. It's kind of whack. This is a long game. Hawaii Gracie is in Tennessee or something. Gotcha. Yeah, she's another person that just completely fallen off my radar. Wedding? Okay, now we can't get ahead. We do have 3 active knights, so let's hope for a second Defender Catan. Although Barbarian Strength is currently leading. Active Knight Strength. But yeah, this is a long game with a capital L and multiple O's. And we're going to 15 victory points. Yes, just like last game, different scenario, but same victory point total needed to win. I'm just about halfway there. Living on a prayer. Ah, that water's good. What else to say? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be fixing my Mustang soon. I'm very excited about that. Cleaning out a certain garage that has been a dream of mine to clean out for 10 years, a literal decade, and it's halfway slash no, it's 5/8. It's 62.5% done, and I'm super hyped because I took a measurement, and once it's fully cleaned out, that section of it, the Mustang will fit, and I can start working on it. So I can drive it again because I have my Van Halen CDs, my Winger CD, and my Def Leppard CDs, my Motley Crue CDs, and I love driving around in it, blasting my classic rock, and being really slow with 215 horsepower, but it's really loud. I'll just say it's really loud. I won't say anything else because the EPA might be listening, and it's fun. It's a good time. So I'm going to do that, enjoy that for as long as I can. 8. I still don't have an 8. I did get a coin. Let's grab a... Actually, no, let's grab a wheat. See, I'm just stuck in this game. I cannot do the one thing I'm trying to do here. Blue Sea Improves level 1. Ooh, I should have taken a sheep because he is tied with me for Knight Strength. R.I.P. R.I.P. to my... Oh, I already have 2 Defender Catan victory points. Okay, that's fine. I thought I only had 1 for some reason. If I do, in fact, have 2, I will get... Give me a road building right now. Never mind. Actually, that kind of works. that actually will work. As long as I don't get stolen from me, that will work. Also, Trash Boat, it's just now occurring to me that we, if you were joining me, we were supposed to try to go for auto match together, and you're not in this one, and it just now clicked for me in my brain. because all my thoughts are not all my thoughts, but like one or two thoughts are always jumbled, and they get lost somewhere in the back, and they gotta swim around back up front. They're swimming upstream. All right, Wild 199. Do your worst. 9 works actually. 9 very much does work. Oh, David George Live is rating. I can't even. What is going on with 11? A party of 11? I don't have any seating for 11. You're gonna have to pay gratuity. You and all of your rating people. Okay. Wow, 21 viewers. I think this is the most people we've had on stream. This is crazy. David George Live, thank you, thank you. We need chairs. I have one chair, this computer chair, and no other chairs. Okay, you're gonna have to sit on the floor over there. You're gonna have to like sit in the back. You're at the stand. There's only standing room only. Okay, this is a very exclusive, sold out concert, so everyone's gonna have to stand. Do you have games on your phone? I have Catan Universe. What do you know on my phone? And then I don't have very many things else, right? There's my grammar. Many other things. I used to have Field Runners 2. I used to have Pappy Jump. If y'all remember Pappy Jump on the iPod Touch way back in, I don't know, 2008. Let's build this city before I lose my mind. Alright, mine lost. I gotta burn cards again. Wait. No, we're saved. Let me do that so I can activate a night. Because I have mining. Okay, Wild One did get the Metropolis. That's wild. So let me steal a brick from him. Let me activate my level 2 knight. Let me use... let's not use that yet. Let's use mining to grab 4 ore to finally build this city. We built this city on rock and roll, and I'm just gonna hold. Okay, David George Live Redeem Hydrate. Okay. Another. Sometimes water is just so good. Okay, Flappy Bird. Paper toss. Paper toss! Paper toss was the jam. I forget. Can you still get paper toss? Or some new version of it? I forgot about paper toss because then sometimes they would set up a fan after so many shots you would shoot, and then you would have to like, not counter for wind. You would have to mitigate. That may be too vocabulary of a word, but that's the only one I can think of. You would have to mitigate for the wind. Raffi Tenturl, you likes my shirt, thank you. This is the most favorite shirt I've ever bought in all of my 27 years. I found it online, just randomly it popped up like on an ad, like in the middle of a web page, and I was just like, oh, I have to have that. I was already posting on my YouTube channel, and I may have just started to stream, I can't remember. Or maybe just before I started streaming. I was like, I gotta have it. I bought the most expensive version of it. It's like in this really soft material. Because there was like a cotton version. I'm like, I want the best. Nothing but the best for once in my life. So yeah, I really love this shirt. I wear it when I stream. I wear it out and about every once in a while because this needs to stay with me for a long time. This needs to stay pristine because I don't know if I could find it again online. I really don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, Jungle, Temple Run, that's it. That doesn't have the word jungle in it, but that Temple Run's another one. That was a little bit after your Pappy Jump and after Paper Toss. That came much later on. The creator got depressed and deleted it worldwide. What? Which one? The creator deleted which one? Flappy Bird, okay. Wind Control in the Office. Yes. I played so many apps that I've downloaded off the App Store over the years. I bet I could look through my purchase history. That'd be kind of fun. I'm trying to think of any other good ones that stick out. Field Runners. I played a lot of Field Runners. That was a lot of fun. Um, I had Monopoly on my phone because no one would play a real life game of Monopoly with me to the end, so I just played on my phone against the computers. Blocus, however you say it. I love that game. I gotta give up. I'm gonna give up a coin so he doesn't get the yellow Metropolis. Or maybe that's the wrong play. Maybe I should encourage it so Wild One doesn't get it. I mean, I kind of want the Metropolis though. Let's be honest. What else? At Athen, Athenus. Athen. I cannot say that. I want to say Athenias, but it's AIS instead of IAS at the end. So I don't know how to say it. So you're gonna have to help me out. And you kind of want one too. So yeah, good luck. People have asked me where you can find this shirt online. I don't know. I just randomly clicked a link. I completely forgot what the website was. So you're just gonna have to search Catan shirt. Don't search Catan shirt that Dupinator wears because I have no links to it. I wasn't sponsored or anything like that. No kind of collab. So I can't. As much as I want to help you, I can't. I have no memory of what the website name was. So yeah, if you find it, best of luck. That'd be awesome. 9 barbarian strength. Okay, so with our ore port, we're going to trade in for a wheat. We will activate a third knight. Then I will build a little ship for longest road. Give me a resource. There's a wheat. I'll take it. Should have built a road. Ooh, hindsight is 2020, and that's going to do it for now. Okay, let's keep it rolling. And what? How did I even pronounce it? I already forgot. Athenus. Athenus is perfect. They like it. Raffi Tentura wants an underwear like this. If you find Catan underwear, you have triumphed any Catan clothing that I have, which is the shirt. So yeah, that's nice. Dude, I do weekly cities and night streams. You should come on stream. Okay, David George. Yes, we should stream at the same time, and then we can play in a match of cities and nights at the same time. I think that'd be perfect. We could do we could chat too over I'm not feeling very tech savvy right now, so I can't quite think of what that would be. Would it be, does Discord have like a chat that I could just have open in the background, and then we could chat and I could still stream, and it would be all dilly dilly. With Discord voice chat. Okay, perfect. Yeah, yes, you come on as a guest if you'd like and do VC. Is VC virtual Catan? Do VC VC's voice chat? Okay, because when I put in the title of the game I'm playing on Twitch Studio, Catan VR pops up, but that's VR, not VC. Got it. Okay, so yeah, let's definitely collab sometime. I'm just super busy at the moment. I am basically I'm in my place. I have chores. I have streaming. I have work. I have my car that is 32 years old, but thankfully is still running. Knock on wood. It hasn't broken yet, but I'm kind of worried about it. And then my other car that's 27 years old, as old as I am, is currently broken, so I have to go fix it whenever I have time. Plus, I gotta polish an aluminum intake manifold, but that's neither here nor there. So basically, once I fix my car and finish that project, the other project, then I should be able to stream more regularly. But yes, let's try. Okay. So David George Live. I might be streaming this Friday evening or this Saturday morning. So if either one of those times works for you, then maybe we could link up then and do a collab stream, and then play some Cities and Nights, have some good old fun, and see where the night or the morning takes us. How does that sound? Let's organize and DM on Twitch or Discord. Okay. Um, do you know my Discord on Orthodox Master Games? Could you message me on there? I think I've used Twitch DM chat before, but I don't. I have to look at it. I don't. If I've used it, it's maybe like once. Maybe I have chatted with you before on it, but And yes, Nikki can help. Nikki is great at that. Yes, absolutely. It's setting things up, so that would be perfect. And it's water. Okay, that works. That works actually. What do I gotta do here? Let's use this saboteur right now. Wild one, get rid of some cards. Nikki is on your channel too. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. And Cookie Crater, CatanShop.com, and then all these random series of characters. David George Live says, "Gotta go sleep. It's late." David George Live, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for rating with 11. And see you later. See you soon. Thank you so much. Can I build another knight? I just barely cannot. Can I get a sheep, though, from anybody? Good gracious, sorry, y'all. The dog was just rolling around and pushed a bunch of buttons. Okay, if the dog did it, then it's fine. We can't be mad at that. Pass dice. Okay. What else did I miss? The brick port is at the back. That was a reference to something earlier. I can't think what it was. David George Live says we got time. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, we'll do a collab with David George Live. That'll be great. Very, very good. All right. Yep. And good night, David George Live. Enjoy your sleep, just as Nikki is enjoying her sleep, and has been for a little while now. Master Merchant, steal from Wild One. I mean, yes, I know I'm at double-digit victory points too, but throw me a bone. He's about to get that yellow Metropolis. Thank you. Thank you much. What can... Maybe I should... that's too risky, I think, to try to steal his green Metropolis. But if blue gets the yellow Metropolis, then I can steal the green one, and then we could, everyone could be happy. There's a 3. I have a 3. Did we tie? And so we did. I want longest road. Road building. Alchemist. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I can work with that. What should I alchemist, though? Oof, resource monopoly. There's lumber. Yikes. And he has a lumber port. Uh-oh. This is big uh-oh. What to alchemist, though? 4 is okay. I really need to build a settlement. Oof, he got the yellow Metropolis. Yikes, big yikes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna alchemist a 10. Yeah, honestly, I probably, well, dang, it's too bad my 9 is shut down, because then I could alchemist a 9, steal his paper with Master Merchant. Still get an ore and a coin. Okay, there's some more paper for me. This is kind of tricky. This is kind of tricky. I could do a 5, and I could get a 3rd cloth, and I could get the trade bonus, which may help me steal the Metropolis. I think I have to steal the Metropolis. I think that's the only chance I have of winning here. So, will the trade bonus aid in that? I think that's what I'm thinking here. Rather than just do the 10. So let's alchemist the 5 and let it be done. There's the 5. And we get a merchant as well. Still have a long We're still good on longest road. Red might take, but that's fine. They're nowhere near winning. Okay, so let's build. Let's get this here. Green's the influence level 4. Whoops. Yellow's the influence level 3. And drawing board, good luck in your race. Drive fast, brake late, not early, and get your motor running. You qualified 8 out of 12. Nice. The firepower. Okay, I'm going to use a master merchant now. Does he have brick? He does. Do I just take the other brick? No, I'm going to take that cloth, actually. I'm going to build a settlement, and I'm going to take this ship and put it down here. Give me some good! Never mind. Ay. Pass. Okay, so we have put ourselves, I think, in the best position. 8th out of 14. Okay. That's even better then. Respect. So, we put ourselves in the best position we possibly can. Printer for this guy. I will now take an ore and take an oath to do my absolute very best. So 5 paper. 5 paper is what I need. I have 2 ore that can be converted into 1 paper. If I get a 5, and there goes my ore. Wow, red has 18 cards. But red, you kind of screwed me. Road building, okay, they're going to go for gold. They take longest road. Okay. But it's either I get the Green Metropolis or I lose. I think that's how this game ends. Because Wild One will just build a city, build another city, Defender Catan, win the game, and I cannot allow that on my watch. This is now the Knight's watch. I mean, obviously, I prefer to drink soda, like, root beer, but if I can be militant with sticking to water, it's gonna work out. I hopped on the scale. What day is it again? Is it Monday? Did I hop on the scale yesterday or Saturday? I can't. Maybe it was yesterday. 179, the most I've ever weighed. I'm trying to the sweet spot for me. Not that I'm a doctor or a health expert, but I'd love to just sit right on 185 and just float right around there, plus or minus 3 pounds. I'd be totally happy. Obviously, a little more muscle wouldn't hurt for my line of work. But yeah, I feel like that'd be a good weight. If my weight starts with a 1, but it's very close to starting with a 2, I'm good. But I'll try to keep it under 200. But I just love to eat. I love to eat. So much good food to eat. But yeah, if I want to live long enough to afford, I don't know, maybe a Dodge Viper or a Shelby GT350 or Audi R8 V10 gated 6-speed manual, then I gotta take care of my health to a certain degree. Okay, he's at 14. Thankfully, he already has merchant, so we can't get that victory point so easily. But I'm going to need 5 paper. Yikes, that was a 2. That was a 2. Oh, wait, come back. Okay. And the 6 lumber is shut down. 19 laps. 19 laps. Is the circuit pretty short? How long does each lap take? Does it take 25 seconds a lap-ish? 19 laps. Seems like it could be a long time. Merchant. Nice. Steal that merchant. Keep it away from him. And get this robber off my 6. My turn. Oof. Okay. I can take care of business. Unfortunately, I can't put it on the 8 of the 9 because I'll just chase it away. 9 barbarian strength, 6 active knights. For the longest time. I'm going to do a double shutdown. Brick squad. And then perhaps another. A cloth squad. And that's it. Okay, we'll pass. Come on, 6s. 3 6s, and I've done it. Oof! Oof! I should have shut down the 3. Big yikes. I got a road building, though. Not that it matters if Wild One wins on his next turn. Quick Grace says, I'm trying to decide what to have for lunch. Should I have fish and chips or chips and gravy? I know fish and chips. Are you across the pond? Are you over in the UK? Because fish and chips, that's like it's a British thing, right? With the fish, but isn't the chips are actually fries? Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought chips and gravy was fries and gravy. I've never had fries and gravy, but that kind of sounds pretty good, actually. That's right. You're from Australia. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Fries and gravy, actually, that kind of sounds pretty good. Can I get a pic? I'm always asking for pictures in the Discord from you, but can I get a picture of fries and gravy in the Discord? That kind of sounds pretty good. Trader John says bar and chips. Ooh. Okay, I already ate, but I'm kind of getting hungry again. Yeah, I have never had fries and gravy, but I'm getting kind of getting my taste buds going. They're like perking up. They're like, huh, what is that? We want to try that. We've never had that before. Oh, no borrow, unfortunately. If I had enough time, I didn't have to rush to Arby's before coming home to stream, I would have made some more of that rice with yum yum sauce, soy sauce, and that furikake rice seasoning. Okay, I'm struggling here. I'm super struggling. Let me take a brick. Okay, I need... Oh gosh, he's got 13 victory points. He's got 9 cards. Oh no, it's over. It's over. Come on. I just wanted to steal your Metropolis, that's all. And he did it, City. Okay, so I would have almost been able to make 3 paper. But it was too little too late. I needed just a 6, maybe another 6. Could have made it happen, but... I may have needed one more turn to steal his Metropolis, and I would have had a really, really solid chance, because then I could have stolen Longish Road, and both those would have put me up to 14, then Merchant 15. Win. I could have won on my next turn. That's crazy. It's kind of... almost. Just almost. Okay. Lads and ladies, let's play one more. It's already 8:20. Let's play one more match. And I might watch Jay Leno's review on the Maserati MC20. Come see me in the YouTube comment section. Trader John says, normally flake or cod, right? Haven't had a bar for ages. I think I only have Hokey right now. I normally get Flathead. Nice. Look at you all with the different fish types. Okay. If you are online, I will add you in. And we will get going on the final match of the stream. Trader Jones, are you in for the final match of the stream? And was there anybody else? Horny Engineer, are you still on? Are you still with us? Are you gonna tune in for it? Or, sorry, join in for the last match? And Trader Jones opening up on laptop. Perfect. And is that it? I think that was. Nikki's asleep. David George Live is asleep. And give it away now. Wow. Metropolis Monday's going pretty good. I won one, I lost one. And I didn't lose by that much. So we'll count that as a sliver of a victory. I left the second mango at my mom's house. I love mango. But sometimes it doesn't slice well. Like that one was like all mushy. I love it when it's just gotten ripe and you can just slice it like so nicely, so evenly, so effortlessly. And it tastes so good. Yeah, mango's good. Watermelon's good. Raspberries every once in a while. I'll kick it with some raspberries. Anyone keen for a game? I'm sorry, let me refresh. I'm off on a tangent here. Wait, did you... Okay, never mind. Oh, Green Gazelle. Wait, did that not work? Let's try again. Okay, so yeah, Trader Joe's, I'll wait for you to load it up. So it might just be you, me, and Cookie Creator. And yeah, that'll be cool. Albert85. Almond Bloom. Speaking of Almond Bloom, I love Almond Joys. I haven't had an Almond Joy in a while. Gotta have some more of those. Oh, I might sneak them into the theater when Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness comes out, which is in May, I think. I think it's coming out in May. I'm super stoked for that movie. I hope it's glorious. Lives up to the hype and beyond, please. Refresh. I don't know how start game highlighted yellow when it's just me and Trash Boat, unless someone like hacked their way into my lobby. This is my custom match lobby. Let no one come in here without my permission. Can you invite again? Sorry. Okay, Trader Jones, I haven't seen your name pop up yet as being online. Let's filter by... Oh, Lord Destructo. Wait, Trader Jones, what's your name on Catan Universe again? And if, you better not be actually Green Gazelle. That would be a huge, mind-blowing event. Okay, let me come in again. Maybe something glitched out on my end. Okay, see Trash Boat. I have added Trash Boat in. Trader Jones, I thought you friend requested me like eons ago at this point. I thought you've been in my friends list. What is your Catan username? Is it really good friend? I can't. I thought it was like Trader Jones. Yeah, it's Trader Jones. But okay, Cookie Creator, let me back out of this lobby. Can I find add a friend? Okay. Trader Jones? No players found named Trader Jones. So I'm gonna need it. It's spelled exactly as you see it on your screen. Space in between. There's no one named Trader Jones. Is it capitalized? I don't know if that makes a difference. Yep, doesn't make a difference. You said space in between. Let's try no space. There's Trader Jones _02. But I know that's not you. Vaptile, T and J. I don't even know what that means. Trader Jones. And there's nothing. I want to send a friend request to Trader Jones, but that player name apparently does not exist. Oh! Friend request waiting? What? Okay. It's right here. But I... Wait. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Trader Jones, I see you. It's right here. Can you see it on my screen? I see your username now. It says friend request waiting. But it won't... I can't... There's no option. I click on it and nothing pops up. How? I've never seen that happen ever. How come I can't do anything with that? Okay, run it back. Come on. Come on, Katani. Sort yourself out. Okay, now it's gone. Just Trash Boats Online. Okay, let's try this again. Trader Jones. This is you. You're in the guild, the lab. I'm gonna send a friend request to Trader Jones. And please receive it. Okay, you canceled your friend request. Okay, see if you get mine. It worked. Okay, okay, could. Good, good. I tried to say cool and good, I said could. Like C-O-O-D. Not C-O-U-L-D and not C-O-D. Okay, Trader Jones, I see you. Trashboat, I see you. I invite both of you. We're gonna go for... We're gonna go for 4 islands. Turn timer on. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's absolutely do this. Start game. And we're in. Wait, Trader Jones, if I'm just now getting your friend request, is this the first time that you've played with me on my streams? And is Nikki not here to witness it? Because hasn't she asked before multiple times for you to join us on a match? This is pretty funny then. Oh, and then it didn't work. Okay. We do have the same tailor. He does a fine job. Or it could be a female tailor, but would they still be called a tailor or a tailoress? Okay, well, we gotta try again. What was I on? 4 islands. Okay. The game always be glitching. Cookie Creator is serving his food, no problem. We had a glitch in the game anyways. Okay, if it doesn't work a second time, then I do not know. I just do not know. Oh, here we go. Bam! Please work. Maybe not. Don't look at the screen for a second. Snap fingers. Oh, wow. What do you know? It didn't work. Okay, Catanians, we're just having a time here. Let's run it back one more time. I chose the 4 islands. Timer on. 100 seconds. Start game. Come on, game. Get in there. Okay, now it works. The gravy's still running. Uh-oh. The fries are gonna get soggy more quickly. Again, I don't know. I've never had chips and gravy is the terminology. Ooh, 4, 8, 10. My turn to go second. Let's take a look-see. Let's be a looky-loo here. I kind of like 4, 6, 10. Breakport is okay. Double fours are kind of catching my eye. Ooh, 3, 6, 9 is not bad. Go for 3 for 1 port. 3, 6, 9, 3 for 1 port. Let's roll 4, 6, 10. See what happens. Take a look-see up this way. Trader Jones, take it away. Sorry, I had a million browser windows open, muting stream. Okay, no worries. It's still yummy though. Okay, that's good. That's good that the chips and gravy are still yummy, even with the runniness of the gravy. 5, 9, 12. I was kind of eyeballing that spot. That's not a bad spot. Ooh, 2, 5, 8. That's gonna be good. Okay, that begs the question. Where should I definitely need or? I cannot omit the or, hence the 3, 6, 9. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And let's bring it on down this way. Okay, so we got a solid setup here. We just got to roll a 10 to get the wheat. Bam! There's the 8s. Of which, ooh, wow, that 8 sheet for them is legendary. Trashbook gets that automatic knight. Now he just rolled 10 too to activate the knights. So let me roll that 10 for us. Why don't I? Never mind. And I will protect. I'll protect the wheat. The wheat seems a little more important. The famous last words I know. Ooh, there's another 8th. Okay, come on. Dice roll. Just need a 10. Or 2 3s. Any other way, it ain't gonna work. 10! There we go. Perfect. Alright, now I'm looking for a 6 and or a 9 for cloth or coin. Would love both. 5. Okay, this is how we're starting this game, are we? Wow. Double 5s for Trader Jones, double 8s for Cookie Crater. I do have double 6s, so come on, 6s. Show yourselves. Alright. So a 6 will give me 2 sheep and a cloth. So on my second 6, I'll have 4 sheep and a cloth. So I could then just 4 for 1 for the second cloth. Yeah, that would work just fine and dandy. Sheep port, a little far away. When you're so far away from me. Who was I referencing? That would be Dire Straits. Can't think of the name of the song right now. Just that one bit of lyric. Also looking for a 4. Once I can build a city on the pair of 4s, that's gonna be spicy. One thing at a time, though. 8. Wow. Okay. Is this game already over already? Like, what is going on? Okay, at least there's a 9. 4 eights, 2 fives. Trader Jones is love and life. The start of this game is legendary. If he gets a science bonus, then it's over. It's just literally over. For active knights, another 8! Madness, I tell you. Absolute madness. Okay, let's get focused here. But real quick. Nope, not yet. Okay, can we roll a 6 to save ourselves? 3, that's okay. But I'll activate a knight. City Wall? Not just yet. Blue Senior Bones level 1. Let's hold out for a 4 so we can build a road. 8. Oh my goodness. This is wild. Quick Creator send a picture. Thank you. 6 8s. Goodness. You both are getting trade bonus. No problem. No problem. And Green Senior Bones level 2. Wow. Can I get a 6? Okay, I get the 4. Yes, I did want the 4, but now I really want that 6. And then you need another 4, and then you need a 10, and there's my road settlement. Brickport Lollapalooza. 7. Just in time. Okay, oh, I don't know. What am I going to shut down? Oh, I know. The 8. Because the 8 is insane. Oh, there's a sheep. I will build a road. And that's it. Because I'm a peasant. Roll me a 10 or a 6 or a 4. Okay, there's a 4. Ooh. Okay. Now I just need a 10. Come on, dice. Ooh, that's close. That's very close. Perhaps a trade is in order. The opposite of that. Or maybe I'll roll a 10. Just maybe. Okay, another 4. That's okay. Let's see. I doubt... Actually, he probably doesn't want to give up the wheat, to be honest. Yeah. 8 cards, Dupinier. 8 cards. For the longest time, let's... 3 active knights. Oh, okay, I see. Said the blind man. Let's tie. Yeah, let's promote a knight, actually. 6 cards, okay. 10! Okay. Guess I should have built the road then. Now I need 6. And historically, this game, 6s are garbage. 6s are non-existent. Fries, gravy, and cheese curds is basically Canada's national food. Poutine is a treasure here. Sweet Cheek 7804, thank you for the info. And also, what a username. And thanks for tuning in. And so yeah, very, very good. So basically, I just need to try that because it sounds legendary. And Cookie Creator has a picture of chips and gravy for me in the Discord. So I can't wait to see that. 6, please. Yes! Ask and you shall receive. It's uncanny how that works sometimes. Just sometimes. Let's go for yellow when in doubt. Ooh, crispy. Absolutely crispy. So, first things first, Master Merchant. Trash boat, what you got? Ooh-wee. Let's grab... Is that what I want? Yeah, sure, that's what I want. Two of those. Then let's go for settlements. Then let's go for, oh, Yellow City Improvements level 1. Then let's go for road. Yep, let's go for road. And that is all, Your Honor, as I pass the dice. You can get chips and gravy basically anywhere you go here. Cool, 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 cool. When I was in Texas for 3 months back in 2015, I got like Frito pie. I got that a lot. It's just like it's like chili with Fritos, but it was just so good every time I got it, and I got it in like a big container too, because you know it's Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, they say. But yeah, I always enjoyed getting that during my short time down there. Relatively inexpensive. I can't. Was it $8 for a big container of it? Maybe it was 9 or 10 with tax, but that was always a good time. It's probably super cheap to make too. Just as I imagine, fries and gravy is cheap to make, but it's good. It's just delish. 6. Okay. Now that I have 3-for-1 port access. Okay. This is risky, but you know me, I take chances. So, I am going to trade 3 sheep for a wheat. I'm going to build a second city. There, I did it. Now, let's see if I can get my knight activated. You can even get it at McDonald's in Australia. You can get fries and gravy. What? That's wild. That blows my mind because there is no fries and gravy on our menu in America at McDonald's. That's cool. Someone I know was gonna go to Australia, but then the pandemic hit. So maybe they would have got fries and gravy at a McDonald's. That's cool to me because we don't have that. 3, okay. It's possible. I'm just not gonna say anything, but we're just gonna hope. That 4 did have to be shut down, didn't it? That's irrigation. Ooh, I need one of those. Oh, all nights are activated now. Or McDonald's is crazy around the world, always different. No cheese. Oh, so I guess in Canada you get cheese on your fries and gravy. Or cheese curd specifically. There goes an 8. Don't have it yet. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to get to the 8 or not. Would still like to activate my knight for Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind, song by Boston. Just another band out of Boston. There goes another 4 and it's still shut down. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, game. Throw me a bone. 7. Not that kind of bone. Giving the Dog a Bone by AC/DC. And it's right back on the 4. Oof. That's a good spot for it, I will say. I missed out on 2 paper, 2 lumber. Very sad. Can you move chat down a little? It covers some of the score. Wait. Oh, that's right. That's right. I need to figure out how to move down chat because I don't know how. I've never done that before. Let's edit scene. That's it. Is that really all I had to do? It was that easy? Okay, Sweet Cheek 7804. Sweet dreams are made of this. Let me know if that just worked. Is that all I had to do? Was it really that easy? I can move it down a little more if I have to. Another 7. Can you... Yeah, let me know if that worked, or if I need to move it down further. Let it do, let it do, let a 5. Take my brick right back. Actually, it's still just covering the very bottom sliver. So let me go just boop. Save. Boom. Boom. Okay, that should be good. Commercial harbor? No. Well, at least the 4 is open this time. A bit further than it's good. Okay, maybe it's good now. I just moved it down a little bit further, so it should be all fries and gravy at this point. Where are the robot maids? Haven't we reached that point in the future? In the 21st century? Robot maids should be bringing me fries and gravy as we speak. There's a 5. Okay, I mean, I have pretty decent numbers. It just feels like they're not really getting rolled. I have 3, 4, 6, 9, 10. 3, 4, 6, 9, 10. 5 numbers. Okay, there's another 4. We can finally get on the board with green city improvements. What do I want to do here? I don't know. Oh, that's kind of unorthodox, but I'm feeling it. Let's make a play for this 8 or spots. Let's certainly do that. And there's a 6. Oh, okay, 6s are incredible now. Now that I think about it. Commercial harbor, you would. Of the choices I have, you are. That sucks. I don't want to give you either commodity, but I will give you that one instead of the other one. Crane. Oh, that was a mistake then. That was an absolute mistake. It's all over. It's all over, Johnny. Okay, irrigation 2 wheat. What can be done? He has science bonus now. And the 8. That just worked out perfectly for him, didn't it? He's gonna get that. He's gonna get a Metropolis. It's Metropolis Monday. Really? I'm just barely in the lead. Are you stealing both my cloth? You better build that Metropolis if you do. It's a necessity at this point. I mean, too much gravy and not enough chips. What? You didn't want the cloth? Unless you have other cards to steal the cloth. Settlement on Sheepport, nice. And nice job using the Master Merchant before building the victory point so that you could utilize using the Master Merchant. And the 8 got rolled. And there goes the Inventor. Ooh, 899. Cheeky. Let me roll. A 12? Really? Really, game? Yellow City Improvements level 2, and that's it. 5. At least I have the 5 lumber shut down. Boop. Okay, that raid earlier was wild though. I saw like 21 people at the same time. That may be the most I've ever had on stream watching. There's the yellow Metropolis, I call it. And now he's in line to get the green one. Big yikes, big yikes. 4, okay. Man, I should really have a city on those pair of 4s. Not just the 1-4. And he gets a second Defender Catan victory point. Ultimate yikes. Come on, let's go. 7. I guess the pirate ship is useless, so let's just, I don't even know. I really don't. I mean, actually, I honestly, I don't even want to move the robber, so I'll just move the pirate ship. And that's kind of it. I will continue to wait. Come on, 6s. Let's go. Okay, there's a 3. Ooh, actually, we have an opportunity here to capitalize. Trade Monopoly. Never mind. There goes my paper. Oh, he has to build another city, though, in order to build that Metropolis, so let that be a factor in this gameplay here. Okay, there is an opportunity to capitalize. It's just gonna take a certain dice roll. And that's not it. I'll just be forced to roll it on my turn. Or, no, it's, well, 2 different dice rolls would do it. Maybe? No, it pretty much, it has to be the 10. Please roll the 10. Please. Ah, that was like the worst one I could have rolled. Yeah, that was like beyond useless. I just had to pass. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh, now we get a 6. Yeah. Rats. Okay. And the merchant steel, very nice. Dupinator, you have 9 cards. Okay, okay. Come on, 10? 5? Okay. If I roll a 10, it's going to turn this game around for me. I just need to do it. Oh, don't. Oh, he steals the ore. What's he thinking? Is he thinking city on 8-4-10? He has 5 cards. It's my turn. Okay, game, roll me a 10. A 6 will be okay, but please roll me a 10. Okay, I guess I'll go with the 6. For the longest time. Let it be known that I have 3 resource monopolies. So, Trash Boat, sorry to say this, but I'm gonna need that ore. Oh, there's 4 ore. That's insane. Okay, okay, this game is gonna change for us right here, right now. Merchant, you're gonna go out. Sorry, merchant. Ooh, I don't know. Merchant, you're gonna go on sheep. Then I'm gonna trade in 2 sheep for a wheat. I'm going to build a glorious settlements. Then I'm going to use resource monopoly on sheep, since there might be a couple out there. For my use, I'm going to then trade in 2. Oh no, that was a big mistake too, Dupinator. You're slacking. I'm then going to use merchant fleet on cloth. I will then trade in 4 cloth for 2 wheat. I'll build a city on the pair of 4s. And then I will call it a turn. Okay, very good. Another 6. Okay. Creed Creator says, y'all, my new glasses are coming today. I'm excited. Nice. The old ones, and have some kind of wear and tear on them. Oh, there goes my cloth though. And are the new glasses more stylish than the older ones? Come on, fours. Give me a 4, and then give me another 4. But also give me a 10 so I can activate my knight. But mainly 4. 4 and 10, really. 8. Whack. That's whack. That's extra whack. Thoughts? Master Merchant? Ugh. Okay. Okay. You know what? That's fine. I got built the city I wanted to build. Built this city on 4 and 4. He steals from Trader Joe's instead. Okay. Still in that Metropolis race. Okay. It's my turn. I am going to Alchemist. What is the better choice here? I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to Alchemist a 4. It's going to have to be a 4. Barbarians do advance, but that's okay because I just got 3 paper and 3 lumber. Then, for my next play, I would trade in 2 sheep for a singular wheat, activate my knight, then I'm going to build a ship to take the longest road, and then I'm going to build Green City Improvements to level 2, and that's going to be it. I had big hopes. The lens fell out of my old ones. Ooh, no bueno, no bueno. 8s abounding. Can the 8s just please slow down? And can the 4s start to pop up? Or even the 6s? Ooh, merchant gets stolen. Glad I was able to utilize it while I had it. I'm in the lead. That's crazy. It feels like I'm not, but I am. If I can build in this lumber port, the sky's the limit. Are we going to 16? We are going to 16 victory points. But yeah, this is a huge play. Come on. 4, 10, 6. 10, yes! Absolutely yes. Okay. I need to roll a 6. A 4 will work, but please, game, can I get a 6? I think that's the ticket. Yeah, that's the absolute ticket. Would a 4 work? Actually, maybe not. I think it does have to be a 6. Come on, game, roll me a 6 like you've never thought to do so before, because you only roll 8s. 7, I'm screwed. Oh, the crash and burn. A 3rd defender Catan point victory point for Trader Joe's, and I'm crashing and burning. 1, 2, and 2 more. Yikes. Big yikes. Pirate ship. Go! There's a sheep. Let's activate this knight. Let's build a ship. And pass those dice. Okay. Maybe on the next turn. There's a 9. I can work with that. But I need a 6. 6-4. Like the 6-4 Hemi in the Dodge Challenger Scat Pack and the SRT 392. Because from 2011 to 2014, it was the 6.4 in the SRT 8 model. And you can get it with that sweet shifting, I'm imagining, Tremec 6-speed manual. Is it a TR6060? It might be. I just want to go for an automatic. I go for the stick shift. That's just my personal preference. Come on. Wow. Just wow. I just cannot. Can I? Give me some ore, though, why don't you? Ah. I can't do it quite yet. Close. Very, very close. Another 5. That's crazy. The game refuses to give me... Okay. 4 has been rolled 8 times. I had to alchemist a 4 to get a 4 out of my current setup with 2 cities on the 4s. I should expect the 4s soon then. Dice rolls, I'm looking at you. I did lose longest road, but that's okay. Trader Jones with the Knights reactivated, or the level 2 Knight. And... oh, he had to get rid of a progress card, and he had too many. Come on, 4. What? This is just madness. Okay. Once again, it will be my turn. If I roll a 4 or a 6, or even a 3, it will work. It will absolutely work. Ooh, I will give you a coin for your brick. Oh, it's such a good game, though. It's such a good game. If Trashflow builds on this island, he's going to jump up victory points. I'm going to build on the lumber port. That could accelerate me to victory if 4s ever decide to get rolled. Trader Jones with a strong lead. Okay, my turn. Come on. 4, 6. That's all. That's what I need right now. 7. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. I like the robber where it is, so pirate ship, come on down. And then I will go ahead and trade 3 ore for a sheep. And let's have a settlement for 11 victory points. And what's my next play? I don't know. I'm going to pass because I only have 2 cards. 6, okay. Okay, this is good. I only just noticed your little setup on the bottom island. Yeah. Yeah, that's been down there. The 3-4-1 port has been helping out. And the 2 6 sheeps is helpful. In the 9 it's been working. The 3 brick every once in a while. Obviously the main action has happened on the left island and the right island. And the type island now. But yeah, nothing wrong with the bottom island. Okay, gotta give up a cloth. Crane. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, well, 4 either way. 10, okay. We can work with that. That's funny. I'm on 2, 3 bricks now. Okay, what is the quickest path to victory, Dupinator? We must analyze. I'm nowhere near Metropolis. probably got to get on that a new island, or I just spam building on the 4 lumbers and then hope for them to get rolled. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. 8s. Ay, ay, ay. 8 active knights. I don't know if this city is worth it to build it on there. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I'll use the mining, grab 4 ore. 1 for 1. And 1 for all. Should I do that? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I will build a ship, build another ship. Yeah, I'll build a city. Why not? It feels right. I'll build the city. That's fine. Seven. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Could clear. This is a really close game. Everybody is practically neck and neck. Going to 16. Oof. Right on the 4s. That's the better 4, too. And now watch 4 get rolled now that the robber's on one of them. Okay, what is the correct play? No! No! What a play. I was hoping to cut you off from coming over here. And, oh goodness, he's at 14. He's at 14. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. Huge uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to need a 6. 7. A 7. Defeat? What? That's crazy. No. Oh, man. Can't it get any worse? Oh, wait, let me burn this city. Wow, I can't believe that. At least Trade Drones didn't get the Frankenstein victory point, but that's a big setback for me. I think that puts me out of the running. That's pretty bad. Okay, if I roll a 4, I'll get the science bonus. The 4s could bring me the green Metropolis. It would be so easy. But they just will not get rolled. I literally need 2 4s. We'll do it. Because I'll love all the lumber to trade them at 2 to 1. It'll be great. It'll be perfect. 6. Give me a road building. Nope. Okay. I will take this ship. I will put it over here. And that's a go for longest road. That's all I can do. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Trader Jones, if you do not win on this turn, 5. Come on. We roll the 5s, we roll the 6s, we roll the 3s, but not the 4s. What's the deal? What's the deal? $11. Bro, how can I not get this 4? There have been 10 4s. Sorry, 8 4s still. Merchant for trash boat. Clutch. Clutch play. The only time a 4 gets rolled is when I use Alchemist. And that's just not fair. Ooh! Settlement for trash boat. He's at 13. Nice play. Building on a new island. Okay. It's so very close. Well, looks like I'm going to use my Alchemist, because if a 4 won't get rolled, I'm going to have to force it to get rolled. Green progress card. Okay. Science bonus. Ship to be moved. And let's build some more ships. Bam, bam, balam. And that's it. Okay. Now I am in the home stretch. Oh, 7. You're killing me. I'm very close, actually. I didn't think I'd be able to get back in it, but the Alchemist was huge. The Alchemist was like none other. The Robber is back on the 4, so no Metropolis for me. Oh, he gets the Merchant back. How close is he to the Green Metropolis? That's what's going to give him the win or not. Oh, he trades for the wheat. Oh, he goes for the city? That's crazy. That's crazy. He's at 14. He just needs the Green Metropolis. Game, you're not helping me with these 11s? Okay, okay. Okay. 1 dice roll. Nope, I don't have it. It doesn't matter what I roll. Niner, niner. Printer goes to Trader Joe's. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm 2 cards away from winning. And I think I've lost. Trader Joe's, can I just say congrats? Did you already say GG in the chat? No, you didn't. How can this be? I got so far, got so far, and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm so close. Once again, he needs 1 victory point. Could be anything. He doesn't have an open place to build a settlement. He does have road building. No. I was thinking about it too, but I didn't have a ship to protect. Oh, no. No, no. Does this give him... Please tell me it doesn't. 1, 2... Okay, it's a 6... Okay, goes a trash boat. Oh, this is no good, though. Because now my longest road is cut directly in half. And he stole a 4 for the 11. Oh, this is so bad. It's so very bad. There's a 6. Trashwood's at 14, though, with that longest road acquisition. Congrats to you, Spy. Okay, Trader Joe's, Master Merchant. We have a chance. We have a chance. Yeah, insane luck. Absolutely insane luck. Oh, I can't. It's so stressful, but it's so fun at the same time because the game is this close. I would have to draw an intrigue. That'd have to be a very lucky intrigue draw on my next turn. Trash goes at 15. Joshua builds another city. Then it's over. It's absolutely over. Oh, do not build a settlement and ruin me. Okay, we're good, we're good. 7? Why? Game, you gotta work with me here. You gotta throw me a bone. Um, I will steal from Trader Joe's. Honestly, I don't really know what he needs. So we'll just go for 5. Brick. Ah. This is gonna be. I can't. I can't even right now. I need 1 card to build this settlement, and I don't have it, and I don't have a means to get it. That's crazy. I don't have the trade bonus either. How can I be this close and not have it? Well, guess I'll just have to pass the dice. Oh, this is so bad. Alright. Passing dice. Passing dice. Cookie Crater needs 1 card. There's the 4! There's the 4! Ah. There's the 4. And I still can't. Even with 10 cards, I still cannot build this settlement. Why? Why must it be so maddening? Oh! I get the longest road back. Oh! With Trader Joe's with the heads up play, I wasn't even thinking about that. So he gives it to me because Trashwood's about to win. Okay, all makes sense. There's another 4. Okay, okay, it's heating up. It's heating up. I have 12 cards. Wait, if I don't roll a 7, I win. Trade Monopoly. Do your worst. But don't 2 for 1 the paper. Don't 2 for 1 the paper. Wait. If he builds that settlement right there, then I can't build on that island. Okay. 4. Okay, Catanians. Wow, what a wild roller coaster ride, but we've done it. We've finally done it. Trash Boat, Trader Joe's. Crazy game. You both each almost had the victory. Everyone on each of their turns almost had the victory. Trader Joe's, what do you got? I just gotta take a look. Merchant. And I will use it, even though I don't need to. Throw it on 12 brick. LOL. Wow. Trader Joe's, that was still a very smart play to give the longest road back to me because Trash Boat had the huge potential to win on their last turn. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to go to the bank. I could actually take the green Metropolis. Even though it's Metropolis Monday, I've been trying to get this settlement for a very long time, so I'm going to do so. 17 victory points without the Metropolis and after losing a city. Wow, what a wild ride. 17 to 14 to 13. Couldn't ask for a better game to finish off the stream. Just look at that. Trader Joe's cutting around the outside is still building this island. Cookie Crater building on 2 new islands to him. That's wild. And I am building on 2 new islands myself. Barbarians were coming in close, but too little too late. Wow. Good game. Thank you so much for everyone that tuned in. Thank you for those that played with me. This was a lot of fun. Alright. With that being said, Catanians, it is now just coming up on my bedtime. Although I am going to watch that Giolino video. Thank you so much for watching, Catanians. Oh, do we need to raid? I moved the knight, see if you can get the settlement. Oh, okay, true. Raid, I don't even know who is on. Wait, oh, Fed Lopez. Wait, let's search Catan channels first. Catan Universe, 13 viewers. It's me and how do I do a upside down exclamation point? Uh, watch as my brain implodes. I could do it on my phone, but on the keyboard? I'm gonna try a right side up because I cannot. Invalid username. Yeah, how do you do a upside down exclamation point on the keyboard? So I can send you all over. So we can raid over there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do the other I'm gonna have to raid. Watch it be an I. It might just be an I. I'm losing it. Is it really? What? Okay, I use upside down exclamation points when I text sometimes. That's hilarious. Oh, it wasn't. It was a lowercase I. Cookie Crater, thank you. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Okay, I'm gonna send you all over there. Thank you so much for tuning into my stream, and take care. Let's raid over there, and boom goes the dynamite. Oh yeah! All right, Catanians. Thanks so much. I'm out of here. Good night. What is he playing? Is he playing bass guitar? He is playing bass guitar. Let me see if I can hear him. He's red. Oh, wait. Are they playing Harbor Master? This is a very close game, actually. Let's take a look-see. So, I've Lexi has 8. D-Train is at 10 with a 15 length road. He's maxed out the roads on Bass Guitar. Gray has, if you're watching this raid, who we raided, and then my JC Productions is pulling up in last with 7 victory points. Wait, how? Oh, he's gonna cut the longest road. Oh, wow, what a play, what a play. Oh, now it's an even closer game. That's wild. This is absolutely wild. So I've Alexi cut D-Train's road, his 15 length super road, down to an 11 length road. My JC Productions gets a 14 length road. Basically has the longest road for the rest of the game because I've Lexi can't get 15 in a row now because the board is so heavily built upon. Now there's spam and development cards now. Are they going to 11 though, or did they max it out? Did they do a custom match to go to like even higher? Because I think you can go up to 15 maybe, or is it just 13 on Bass Guitar if you want to do a custom match on the first island? Or maybe it's 14. Anywho, I'll watch this for a little while. Catanians, take care and good night.